Hey guys, it's Lo, and this is Diaries of a Dreamer. I'm here with Loren North, who's a dreamer who lives in Los Angeles, taking the music industry by storm as a singer-songwriter. Thanks for being here, Loren.
Thanks, I appreciate you having me.
So how did you get started in the music industry?
I honestly have been playing music my whole life. I grew up singing in church a lot, and I've lived out here 9 years in Los Angeles, so I think I've been around it for a while.
Yeah.
And just kind of being around the scene, it kind of pulled me in, and I fell in love with it about 2 years ago and knew I was going to fully pursue it.
So you moved out here with your family?
I did, yeah.
How
my
was
brother,
that?
my parents. It's a rare thing because I know a lot of people normally come out on their own, so it was really interesting and a blessing to have them come with me 9 years ago. Like, it feels like it's been a year.
So did you originally move out here for your music career, or?
No, we moved out for me to pursue the acting industry, and then my brother fell into the acting industry, and I kind of took a break between my mid-teens just to figure out who I am, and then I kind of transitioned into music about 2 years ago when I was around 19 or 20 years old. So it's been a process of like figuring out. Thought I was coming out here for acting, and then just that transition of growing into myself and then taking it on.
So how would you describe your music style?
I classify it as indie pop music. I think it kind of depends on the song and what I'm feeling for each song. Like, some have more R&B elements, others have a little bit of EDM, ethereal sounds, and I like that. I like having the mixture of like all those different things in my songs. So yeah, it's just an array of things.
So you released your first EP, Starlight, which is amazing, by the way.
Thank
So
you.
what was that like, getting that out there?
Yeah, it was like a really nerve-wracking thing, to be honest, because it was like my first like push. I've like put covers out and stuff for the past few years, and just putting out my original stuff that's like super vulnerable as well and very like about experience was definitely it was something I really had to push myself to do, but I'm really excited how people have taken to it, and I think that's because it came from such a real place.
And congratulations are in order, because your song Feel It Out has over 1 million views on Spotify.
Yeah,
what was your reaction to that?
I was like, I was literally sitting in my bed going, I think Feel It Out like kept growing on the Spotify chart, and I just opened the app to see where it was at, and it had hit 1 million, and I was like so taken back because I didn't expect it that day for it to be at that number. So I was so excited, and just like, I cannot believe that people love the songs as much as I did from the beginning, and I still sometimes you can get tired of the songs, but I'm really like, I love that song. I'm really happy people love it too.
So this is all about the Diaries of a Dreamer and getting to know a dreamer and someone that's in Los Angeles doing what you love, what you've always wanted to do. And what would you say is the biggest thing that surprised you about coming out to pursue your dream?
Like I said, I thought I was coming out here for one thing and fell into another. I think it's interesting that when you take like steps, like when you're just kind of walking it out and you're trying like the hard things, that like the things you wouldn't think you could do, like that sometimes those are like the best opportunities or things that come about for yourself. And like I just had to like be really comfortable with the uncomfortable.
So what does dreaming big mean to you, and how do you think that's impacted your success so far?
I would say for people who are wanting to dream big, don't just dream, like move forward in something that might not be like the easiest thing to do or most comfortable, because that's tags right along with the dream. And like, I mean, I think so many people could just sit and like dream all day, but you have to be doing something little or big. Like even little, like me doing covers, that wasn't my first dream, like to be a cover artist, but it was just like trying to do something that I wasn't like super comfortable with, but knew I would grow in some way and put myself out there more, just because people like to hear their favorite songs covered, and that's not my favorite thing to do, but I like ended up loving it in the end of it. Like, I actually learned a lot through the process of like editing the videos with my friend who shot them and and so just with all that said, like, I don't know, it's just like every little thing kind of adds up, and it's all part of the little things are part of the big things.
So as we know, there's a lot of obstacles and opposition that comes when you're pursuing your dream. What would you say keeps you going in the tough times?
My family, like being out here, has been a really strong support, and putting myself around the right people who can dream big with me.
So can you tell us anything about your new music, or when can we expect new music from you?
Really soon. I actually just recorded the single this past week. So it should be coming out very soon, within probably a month and a half to 2 months. So
awesome.
And it also followed up with a music video that I'm pulling together. So yeah.
Oh, can't wait to see it. Yeah. And final question too. What advice would you have for someone who wants to pursue the music industry?
Just be comfortable with the uncomfortable, and just like pursue what's in the deepest part of your heart. Like if you do something you don't love, and like something that you feel like someone else is obligating you to do, at the end of the day I really don't feel like it's worth it. Life has to be, there has to be practical steps too in life, but like you really should, God's given us all desires and dreams in our hearts, and I think that that's our place to carry that out.
Well, thanks for joining us today, and thank you so much for watching. So hit the subscribe button for more interviews in the Diaries of a Dreamer series, and follow me on social media at @low_Graham for more updates, and follow Loren for updates on her music at
Loren North.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.